Welcome to an episode of my Minecraft Bedrock tutorials. My name is Joe Buffalo, and I help gamers who play Minecraft Bedrock overcome challenges in the game by teaching you how to play the game in a simplified way. In today's tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to build this compact iron farm using 40 villagers with maximum rates of 400 iron ingots per hour. This build has no redstone and uses nothing but basic blocks that are found easily within the world. One extremely important rule is that you're at least 96 blocks away from any village, villager, or profession block. Alright, let's get into the build. Let's go. Once you have the area decided where you want to build, go ahead and place down 2 temporary blocks. This will be the center of your iron farm. On top of that, place a magma block. Now take any block you choose and come 8 blocks off of your magma block. I'm using smooth stone because it's easy to count for the tutorial. Once you have that completed, go ahead and fill in the square. One of the reasons we use 8 blocks is because water flows 8 blocks, and it makes it very easy for the iron golems to spawn on and be pushed to a central point for collection of their iron. Now that it's completed, you should have a 17 by 17 square. Next, we're going to go ahead and put a border around this. Place down a temporary block and add the border. Now head to a corner and add these 5 blocks. And then these 3 here. Go ahead and do that in the remaining 3 corners. Next, you want to go ahead and spawn-proof all this by placing down leaves or glass. Now to add the water, here's a little trick. Come to this corner and place down a temporary block here, and run a row all the way to the other corner. And then do the same on all 3 sides. To add the water, you're only going to need 2 buckets. If you place a bucket of water here and a bucket of water here, then you can collect this water here and it becomes an infinite water source. And you can keep adding water from this section to this section and go right along the entire square. Now that the water is completed, head to the center of the square and remove 2 blocks in each direction of this magma cube. Now clear out the rest of that square. And you should have a 5 by 5 empty space. Fill that 5 by 5 empty space in with magma blocks. Next, we're going to go ahead and remove all the temporary dirt blocks. And as long as you built everything correctly, all the water should flow to the middle of the square, leaving the middle block open. Now go to each corner and add a bucket of water in each corner. And that's it. The spawning area for the iron golems is completed. Now we're going to head underneath and set up our villagers and our collection area. First, go ahead and light this area up so we don't have any mobs spawning in here. We're going to come to the temporary blocks and add down a double chest. Remove your temporary blocks. Place a hopper going into that double chest. A rail on top of the hopper. And a minecart with hopper on top of the rail. Remove your rail. Now grab 4 stairs and surround the minecart with stairs. Now head to the back side of your collection area. Remove these 2 blocks, place down a bed so that the pillow is directly underneath the hopper. This bed is going to be the center of the village. So it's very important that the pillow ends up directly underneath the hopper. So the iron golems will have a chance to spawn in all of the blocks above us. Now we're going to get a profession block, and you can use any profession block you want, but one of the easiest ones to craft is a composter. So we're going to use a composter and place that right on top of the bed like that. Now take cobblestone walls and surround the composter and the bed, leaving a 1 gap opening. We're going to remove these 2 blocks, and we're going to place down a bucket of water here so that it flows right into this block. The next thing to do is find yourself a villager. And once you find a villager and bring them over through a rail or a boat, you want to bring them over here and get them into the water. So once that villager gets in the water, you'll see him connect to the bed and to the profession block. Go ahead and place your wall in place. And now this villager has created a village, and he's at the center of the village. He will not change his profession from this farmer or whatever you choose to put in here. Now we're going to go ahead and place down 39 beds. One of the easiest ways to do that is to come behind the bed that you've already placed. Place down 1, and we're going to go right to the end here. So we'll come over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then back to the other side, we're going to add 4 more. So 10, 11, 12, and 13. So you'll have a row of 13 beds. Now go ahead and do that 2 more times. Now that we have our 39 beds placed, go ahead and surround it with a wall. Once that's completed, come out 3 more blocks. And then we're going to take our wall another 15 blocks in this direction. Now we can take this wall here and that corner here and connect the two. At the center, leave a 1 space opening so you can get in and out. We can place down a fence gate here. Next, we're going to go ahead and place down 39 profession blocks. And in these profession blocks, you can use anything you want. If you're going to design a trading hall, this is where you'd want to select what villagers you want to trade with. For the purpose of today's tutorial, we're going to keep it an iron farm. We're going to only use 1 profession block, and that is the barrel. And for that, just go ahead and remove all these blocks and replace them with the profession block until you have 39 profession blocks down. Once you have your 39 profession blocks in the ground, it is time to go get villagers and start breeding them in here. So in order to do that, go ahead and find yourself 2 villagers and then grab yourself several stacks of either carrots, wheat, or potatoes. So while the villagers are breeding and the babies are growing up, in order to spawn proof the rest of this area so that iron golems do not spawn outside of this platform, come to the edge of your platform and place down 7 leaves. Now surround the entire iron farm with these leaves. The leaves are optional, but if you want the best rates, I suggest putting in the leaves. And the last piece you have to do is just put a wall here, just so that in case any zombies do spawn in, they will not come close enough to bite your villagers. Once 75% of the villagers have linked to their profession blocks in the beds, then the iron golems will start to spawn. And it sounds like we've got our first iron golem spawning in. Now the villagers will breed until all 40 beds are full. And you can have a maximum of 4 iron golems spawning in at one time, just like here. That will get you your rates of 400 iron ingots every hour. Well, that looks like it wraps up this video. I hope everybody had a great day. I hope everybody enjoyed this tutorial. Go ahead and hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.